Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are reviewing Iron Man 2. I made a mistake in last week's video saying we were doing Captain America. I did a goof. Today we are reviewing Iron Man 2. Iron Man 2, at first, when I first saw this movie, this was actually the first MCU movie I ever saw, funnily enough. First one I ever saw. I didn't like it really, because once I saw the first one, I really liked the first one because the first one felt so much more contained. This one is trying to do a lot. This is kind of the first MCU movie where this is the third one in the entire MCU, by the way. This is the first one where it's like, whoa, hold up, step back. This is too fast. And looking back on it, it barely was, but a lot of the reaction at the time was like, this is too much too quickly. With the introduction of Nick Fury, he's right in there. You know, he's there. He's involved very quickly. And then the introduction of Black Widow. I think this is one of the best performances that Scarlett Johansson has ever given in the MCU. She's funny in this. She's really she's funny, heart-strong, believable, and really good looking. So and that's what Black Widow is, pretty much all of those things, and I really like her performance in this. As for the change between the old actor for Rhodey and Don Cheadle, I think Don Cheadle's a way better pick. He looks younger, and in the comics, Rhodey is pretty young. He's not like, he's younger than Tony, I should say, and so I think he fits the part pretty well. And he has way more charisma, and so I think that fits War Machine pretty well. As for the villain in this movie, I really like Whiplash. I like the idea of this is kind of the first time we saw it where it's like, Tony Stark kind of ruined my life, so I'm gonna kill him. We've seen that a few times now. I think it's like almost the third or I think almost 3 or 4 times now, but this is the first time we really got to see it. And honestly, it doesn't really work anymore. His whole side plot about the drones is kind of stupid with Justin Hammer. But I do like seeing this guy on screen. I do love that Formula One scene where he's destroying everything. And Justin Hammer is pretty great in this movie as well. But the main villain is Whiplash, and his big plan at the end is kind of a plot twist, but it's really not. Overall, I think the film's kind of enjoyable. I think definitely my favorite part of the film is Tony figuring out more about himself and the past of his father. And his father really did love him and was so busy trying to figure things out with the new element that he really couldn't spend time with his son, which is pretty heartbreaking, but it is kind of interesting to see the soul searching out of Tony Stark. But overall, I think the movie is a 7.5 out of 10. I do enjoy this movie. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. I will see you next week in the next review.